Hey up everyone, it's Stef here, aka Alter Nerd, and welcome to the Planet of Nerds. In this episode of S.N.E.S, Stef's never ever seen, I promised you I was going to do it. I took on and watched The Godfather Part 1. So, after watching Apocalypse Now in the last episode of S.N.E.S and seeing Marlon Brando for the first time ever, I had to tackle The Godfather next, because when I think of Marlon Brando, I think of that film. And did it disappoint? Hell no! Oh my goodness! This was not just a one-off performance from Marlon Brando with Apocalypse Now. Oh, dude had skills when it came to acting. Like, oh my goodness, it was tingles again whenever he was on the screen with his acting and just how he was and the character and the little idiosyncrasies that he'd do and how he'd just speak and his demeanour and his presence and his gravitas. Oh my goodness, his gravitas! Wow! No wonder people say that Marlon Brando is one of the greats. Oh my goodness, I am converted. I see it. He is one of the greats. Bow down to the awesomeness. That is Marlon Brando. I'm converted. I'm there for life. Now, I have a lot of things to say about this film. If you've not noticed because of my name, I do actually have an Italian heritage, an Italian background. Now, you might not think it in terms of my voice, but my family is actually Italian. This film does not stereotype the Italian culture. Proper respect for that. First part of it, straight away, you're in the middle of an Italian wedding. The atmosphere of the family, dancing, the joy, all that lot. The live band playing traditional Italian music, you still have that to this day. The over-the-topness, the extravagance of the wedding as well. Something that still happens to this day in Italian culture. So you have that big, massive freaking 6-tier cake that comes in for the bride and groom. You have one of the famous singers that all of a sudden rocks along and does a nice little impromptu private concert for the guests and for the bride. Jumping ahead from the wedding itself. Ooh, yes! I can get on board with the violence of this film. Didn't sugarcoat shit. I absolutely love it. Yes, 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 yes. The consigliere goes to this dude's house, this film dude's house, because he wants to make sure that one of Corleone's family members gets into this war film situation. The film director's turning around and saying, hell no. The consigliere is like, yeah, you're gonna change your mind, mate. And guess how they changed their mind? Dead horse head in his bed. Oh my goodness! And it wasn't ambiguous. You saw it. The horse's head, dead, in the bed. He's a head in your bed, completely dead. Oh yeah, that was amazing. Graphically, just, oh, mwah, yes. Another example of the violence, Corleone sends out one of his minions to spy on like this rival gang family situation going on. Dude goes to the rival gang family, has a word with them at this bar or whatever. Everything seems to go really, really well. So he's there with his hand on the bar. He can't move because the knife's there and he's screwed, and you got someone at the back strangling him, and he's like, and his eyes are popping out. Oh my god, the violence, it showed it. It was not afraid. Anyways, swiftly moving on, the brother that's taken over in Corleone's stead temporarily, it was his sister and a dude who married into the family. Well, whilst he's in the hot seat taking care of the family business, he finds out that his sister's husband is kicking 10 bells of shiz out of her. We do not roll that way. Now, first time, this dude actually got off pretty easy. He just got a beating in the street in front of everyone. Some of the film actually takes place in Sicily as well. One of the sons goes over there to hide because as part of the mob war, he kills someone on the other side, and so life there. He marries someone, lovely, beautiful girl, ends up being killed by car explosion. That was fun. I tell you something though, the son that takes over the family business, let's say, he is just as ruthless, and oh my goodness, is he a tactician. He wipes out pretty much everyone that's against the Corleone family. You get one guy that gets shot up in an elevator, you've got another guy that's in bed with this other woman, and he gets shot up, and the other woman gets shot up. She hadn't done no wrong, but oh well, unlucky. Wrong time, wrong place, bye-bye. Bang, 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 bang. Woo! He gets dead, he gets dead, he gets dead. Every motherfucker against the Corleone family gets dead. Oh, and guess what? Who else dies? You know the husband that was beating up the sister earlier on? The son that takes over the family again figures out that the husband also conspired against the Corleone family. He's gonna get away a second time? Hell no! Sweet justice has arrived. Sweet justice has arrived. Woo, 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 woo. So I was thinking all along, like what happened back in Sicily, I was thinking, we need this guy to go boom, 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 boom all over this motherfucker's ass. Beating up your wife? No, 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 no. This needs to happen. He needs to go boom. Car needs to go boom with him inside. Something better happens. Goes into the car and there's a guy behind him and he gets strangled to death. And I'm like, yeah, damn you, you deserve it. And that's it for this episode of S.N.E.S. If you enjoyed it and would like to watch more, then please, by all means, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Give me a good old thumbs up because you know that makes sense. And if you like our content, there's a list down below in the description bar of our friends' YouTube channels that you may also like as well. With that all being said though, next week episode, you know it's The Godfather Part 2. I want to know how this continues and how this goes. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, until the next one, laters.